Hey guys, my name is Shayna and welcome to my channel, which is all about natural curly hair. I've been on this journey for about 5 years, maybe more, and I couldn't figure out how to get a successful wash and go until a couple years ago. The products I have to thank are Wild Growth Hair Oil and Ecostyler Gel, among others which I will demonstrate in this video. I was able to get the hold that makes wash and goes last for 1 week or more, and I was able to retain more length than ever before, as you can see from this pic that I'll insert here showing the length of my hair back in August 2016, about 2 years ago. So if you'd like to see how I use these products, please keep on watching and don't forget to comment, subscribe to my channel, and like this video if you found it helpful. So for this wash and go, you will need some Wild Growth Hair Oil, which you can find on Amazon or just Google it, because they no longer sell this at Sally's, which makes me a little sad. But what are you gonna do? You're also gonna need a leave-in conditioner. I like to use SheaMoisture Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. This one just works the best in my hair. I also like to use a cream just for some added moisture. This one's Miss Jessie's MultiCultural Curls, and I love this stuff. I've been using it for years. And then also you have to use a gel for hold, otherwise it won't last more than a few days. And then also you'll need your spray bottle. And I like to work in sections, so you can see me here parting my hair into 2 sections. And then here I'm just clipping away the section I won't be working on so I can have that out of the way. And as you can see, I'm spraying my hair with some water here because it did get a little bit dry. And I'll be doing that throughout the entire process. I find it's better to work on wet hair than damp hair. Like not even damp hair, it needs to be wet, pretty much dripping wet for my hair. So once my hair is wet, I like to go in with my secret weapon, which is the Wild Growth Hair Oil. And guys, this is how I've gotten so much growth in the past 2 years. Just use it exactly as directed on the bottle and make sure you're being consistent. Now to apply this oil, I part my hair into 4 sections. And here I'm just clipping away the front section so that I can work on the back section. And then I go in and spray it again just to make sure it's wet. And of course, you're going to get shedded hair as you go through the process. All right, now here I'm actually adding the oil. And for long hair, I add 10 to 15 drops. These are the original instructions that they used to have. I think it was like 6 months ago, but they recently changed the instructions. It's basically the same thing. They just tell you to use it, start off slowly instead of doing it 3 times a week. Start off 1 time and then the next week do it twice a week, and then just to see how your hair reacts to it. But here, as you can see, it's very easy for me to run my fingers through my hair, and this is just with the oil. It's already giving me definition. My curls, they feel so moisturized. I can immediately feel a difference once I apply this oil. And this is the first product that I apply before leave-in, before cream, before gel. It just saturates my hair much better if I apply it first. And as you saw, I did spray to get my hair even more wet. So now I'm going in with my leave-in conditioner. Use about a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons, depending on how dry my hair feels. And I just distribute this evenly throughout that section. And it's very easy to do. It has a lot of slip. But really the oil helps with that. So as you saw there, I just applied a little bit more. And really you just need to feel out your hair. Your hair will tell you if you need more product. If it's looking frizzy still, you might need a little more product, but you don't want to apply too much product. There's some more shed hair. And then here I'm gonna go in with my cream, which is Miss Jessie's MultiCultural Curls. Again, I said it before, I've been using this for a couple years. Actually, I think I've been using this for maybe 3 or 4 years, and this stuff makes my curls look so moisturized. I get some definition out of it, and they're also very soft. I haven't found another cream that works so well. So this one is just my favorite cream to use in my hair. And so now I'm just evenly distributing that throughout the section, and then now I can go in with my gel. And honestly, there's no other gel that works as well as Ecostyler. I don't get as much hold, and it doesn't last for as long. With Ecostyler, I can get 7 days, anywhere from 7 to 10 days out of a wash and go. Really, it's better to only go 7 days just for detangling purposes. But here you can see I'm just going even further into sectioning this back section, just so that I can make sure I'm distributing that gel evenly and not missing any strands. And so here I'm doing the praying hands method combined with the raking method, combined with the shingling method. It's a little bit of everything, but that's just what works for my hair. That's how I get it defined. And as you see here, I'm just shingling. The back for sure has to be shingled because the curls back here, they are, for some reason, they're much tighter than the rest of my curls. Just right here in this back section, this back lower section. As you can see, those curls, they're pretty long. They're pretty much the same length as the rest of my hair, but for whatever reason, they're just much tighter. So I always make sure to shingle this back section here. And that's what it's looking like after it's all shingled. And then I'll move on to the next section. I like to take the amount of hair I would take if I was flat ironing my hair. So as you can see there, I'm just adding a little bit more gel. And I do this as I go through the hair. I'll just continue to add gel for each section. It seems like I'm using a lot of gel, but this is just how I get 7 days out of my wash and go. And so I'm going through with the shingling and raking, shingling, just whatever gets the hair done as quickly as possible. And then I just wanted to slow it down here to show you how I actually shingle the hair. This is really just, I'm trying to speed things up a little. So I just rake through the hair to help separate the curls, and then I'll just shingle what I've separated. And I feel like this saves me some time rather than just shingling everything individually. This does cut down the time somewhat for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up again because the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. Just repeating the same steps that I've gone over for the rest of the hair. And as you see, also spraying to make sure the hair stays wet, adding more gel for each section, shingling and raking. I also like to scrunch the hair once I get the gel in there, just to encourage the curl to form. Because you'll find gel can weigh down your hair and you can find some straight pieces in there. So I just like to scrunch that and make sure there's no straight pieces. And this is how my ends are looking. They are curled and they look pretty healthy. And that's how this first section turned out. So now I'm going to go on to the next section. And by now it's pretty dry. So I'm gonna go in with my spray bottle and get it pretty wet, basically dripping wet. Also detangling. You want to make sure you work on detangled hair. And then now I'll go ahead and add my oil for this section, just repeating exactly the same steps that I used on the first section. And just a little tip, guys, make sure that you're getting those roots and those ends. They're both equally important, and you don't want to neglect any part of your hair. So now I'm going in with my leave-in conditioner, and the rest of the steps, they're exactly the same. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you watch and enjoy the music. And I just wanted to slow it down here to show you guys how I do the front of my hair, because this is one of the frizziest parts of my hair, along with that back bottom section. So I do like to make sure that I'm shingling and adding enough gel to last me throughout the week, and to make sure that the front of my hair doesn't get frizzy. Alright guys, so now I'm finally done, and this is how long my hair is still wet. So as you can see, I've achieved a lot of growth since that original picture from August 2016, which is almost 2 years ago. So now I'll just need to let my hair air dry for at least 12 hours. I'll take a full day, and this is what it looks like the next day. This is 100% dry. So I'll just take down my hair out of the pineapple, fluff it around a little bit, and just try to separate the curls. So I'm just going to speed this up a little. Just going to continue fluffing until I get the desired look. Sometimes I break the gel cast, sometimes I don't. Today I decided to break the gel cast with some coconut oil. It really just depends on your hair as to what oil works best for you. For me, I find my hair loves coconut oil. And I did need to put a little bit more. Used like 5 to 10 drops there. And then I'm just going to scrunch out the crunch. And see here, I just wanted to show you guys that back section, how it dried. If I can get those curls out of the way, you can see that bottom section there. They look a lot shorter, but they are not. They're just much tighter than the rest of my hair. So that's why I make sure those are shingled and that I add enough gel to those back sections to make sure they don't get frizzy. And so just a little bit more fluffing, a little more scrunching. And these are my final results. My hair is nice and defined and moisturized, and I know I'll get at least a week out of this wash and go. And by the way, not only will I get a week out of this wash and go, but I'm also going to be retaining length because of that oil, that wild growth hair oil. I'm telling you guys, I haven't been able to get my hair to grow past my chest until I started using that oil a couple of years ago. And you can see my hair has grown tremendously. So if you guys found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also let me know if you've used this oil before and how it worked for you, and whether or not you have stayed consistent, because it does tell you to use it 3 times a week to see the results. Thanks for watching.